All right, welcome Browns fans. It is Nagy on Sports. The 2022 season is upon us. As you can see, I let the full intro go and I tried to start the stream even a little bit before I changed uniforms and made sure we had the right playbook because I wanted to give ample time for folks to hop on.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday
Oh
Night
God, I
Football
gotta turn off the
EA
announcers
Sports.
because I turned them on for the Pro Bowl.
We've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers.
Go away, Coachman.
I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up
I will
on Sunday.
do my
But for
intro
now,
in a
it's
minute.
Thursday Night Football. And
Beautiful
on the call,
night there.
as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers.
Decided to go with the oranges today.
The wait is finally over. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis here on the
Oh,
start
Dwayne,
of a
I'm
new
sorry.
NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
But at least you got some
What's
time to watch
interesting
it.
about these Thursday
We're going to
night
start off with
games
the oranges
is
because they're so
oftentimes
nice.
we hear
Love
people
the
say, is it
alternate
really
early
fair for players
2000s
to play on
oranges.
Thursday night?
Oh,
but what did we hear from
please.
both of these teams going into this
Stop
one?
talking.
How excited they were to have the
Welcome
spotlight
to
on
Marion.
their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Stefanski. All right, so we got a little bit of talking to do here. Let me turn the announcers off first and foremost. Give time for a few more folks to pop on. Hopefully everybody's got their notification settings taken care of. All right, so first and foremost, welcome everybody. Super pumped that you are back with us again for another season. Again, this will be our last season of Sims. Just so that you can... music, yes, that's fine. Just because we're getting too far into the future and, you know, making crazy choices, and as you've already seen, we kind of bet the future on trying to win the Super Bowl here. So, anyway, a couple of things here while we wait for a couple more folks to jump on. The Carolina Panthers won the Super Bowl last year, first and foremost. They beat the Chargers, who we lost to in the wild card. They beat him pretty badly. Beat him by 3 points, not badly. Wrote the score down in the wrong spot. So they beat the Chargers 31-28. So Teddy Two Gloves is their quarterback, of course. Run CMC, Christian McCaffrey, and then some talented weapons to go along with it here. So we get to open up the season against the Super Bowl champs. So that'll be pretty exciting. As you have seen, if you watched the offseason video, we have spent a lot of time investing specifically on the defensive line, even at the expense of losing Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham. So we opted for picks, and then some guys went to free agency, and we picked up a few guys. So just want to tell everybody what those things were here just quickly. Our key losses for the year are long: OBJ, Juice, Billings, Treader, Njoku, Hunt, Hamler, DPJ, Tyreek Smith, and Kevin Johnson, all going forward in some capacity to other teams, but that helped us pick up Fletcher Cox along the D-line. Also, just this morning, finalized a couple of trades to get Cameron Hayward. So he will be flanking Myles Garrett. So we have 3 X factors on our defense, our defensive line, because I'm tired of not getting pressure. And then also Mac Wilson popped over the offseason as an X factor. So that's very exciting for us as well. So, but we did have to give up some people that we love. And so we'll see how that goes here. We thought that maybe the offensive holes would be a little bit easier to fill, and we're excited to see what those rookies and younger players can do, like Henry Ruggs. So here we go, 2022. There's not the coach, Ron Rivera, but here we go. Welcome, Marlo. Welcome, Karen. Great to see everybody again. There he is, Teddy Two Gloves, Super Bowl MVP champion. He threw 4 touchdowns in the Super Bowl last year. Coming out onto the field here on Nagy on Sports, kicking off our 2022 season. Very excited to do it with you, as we always do. So here we go. Look at those 3 X factors on that defensive line, and Larry Ogunjobi, who's no slouch himself. So we're hoping that makes a real difference. Right up the middle, run CMC, and he's going to be taken down by Mac Wilson and Hamilcar Rashed there. Here is the offensive line. They're pretty weak. This is definitely the weakness of their team, is that offensive line. You can see Nagy Harris is the second running back from Alabama, and he actually won Offensive Rookie of the Year last year, beating out Bateman. Right up the middle, real close. Christian McCaffrey, they're going to give him the first down there. That's a good question, Marlo. I'm not sure if we're undefeated in our oranges or not. Actually, we're not, because we wore them when last time we played the Chargers in like week 15 of last year when we lost by 1 point. And then we lost again. We lost to the Chargers twice last year. We didn't even lose to the Ravens twice in 1 year. All right, first down, and Browns in their base 4-3 here, which is interesting. Right up the middle, and there they are, Fletcher Cox and Christian Hayward meeting at the quarterback. So both of our new defensive line X factors highly rated. Again, we have tons of money now and tons of, basically we spent every resource we had to sell out the best defensive line that money could buy. And we'll see if it works for us. That time it worked well. Again, these pressure packages, we're going to see a little bunch to the right. Two receivers to the left. Teddy back to pass. He's got some pressure coming. He's going to throw it out of bounds to the right side. Actually, it wasn't out of bounds. Intended for Of course, we spent some time with the Rams. So there they are. Look at that. X Factor, X Factor, Larry Ogunjobi, X Factor. Again, Mac Wilson also popped as an X Factor, which is us. And there is the defense. Carl Joseph getting some captaincy also in the offseason. So he'll be the third level captain. All right, come on, pass rush. Let's eat. This is what we're paying you for. Get after him. Here he comes around the right side. He's up the middle. Got him! Right on cue. Fletcher Cox, welcome to Cleveland. The big sack. Oh, he's got a sweet face mask, too. Oh. Fletcher Cox. With every sack, would you trade sacks for OBJ touchdowns? Like, is that the metric? Like, OBJ 8 to 10 touchdowns for us. If Cox got 8 to 10 sacks in the middle, would you be happy with the trade? Time will tell, but that's a great start there. Who are you going to double team? Christian Hayward? Myles Garrett? Fletcher Cox? Larry Ogunjobi? Like, come on. All right, back to punt. Michael Pilardi. Punt returner is our rookie 7th round pick, Cameron Babb. Again, really talented prospect if you follow Ohio State or Ohio State recruiting like I do. It's a huge prospect coming in, but he just got hurt a bunch and could never really see the field. Again, we'll see if he sees the field here in real life 2020, but hadn't made it that far. So there he is, Baker. He needs to have a better year in terms of being smart with the football and not taking sacks. New offensive weapons for us. Again, speedster, fastest guy in the game, I think, other than Tyreek Hill, Henry Ruggs. And Jeff Swaim is our new third tight end because Njoku refused to sign them. Right up the middle there is Nick Chubb. He's going to get 9 on first down before Shaq Thompson, middle linebacker, takes him down. And then Garrett Wilson, who is the number 6, our first round pick, who is going to be the slot receiver, so he will try to replace, not replace, but at least fill the shoes. Watch out! Sacked right away there. Conklin again got beat by Nick Morrow. I think that's Nick Morrow. So that's not a good sign. 9-yard loss there. Baker's got to get rid of the football. Conklin just gave up the ship, as he is oft to do. We looked, for many of you who are asking, we looked long and hard at trying to, I think Garrett Wilson's going to be really good playing in that Juice Landry slot spot, number 14 in the offense. Of course, he's not in the game right now because we've got double tight ends, but you'll see him later. And then our center is new as well, rookie from Ohio State, Harry Miller. Right across the middle, Hooper, first down, Browns. Hooper for 17 on 3rd and 10. Great play there from the double tight end set. He did a little post right up the middle. Wide open in the middle of that field there. Gosh, these colors are beautiful. I love this orange and this color rush for the Panthers. Some beautiful looking jerseys right now on this field. So we'll see how these new positions benefit us. Here is the ace formation here now. Single back is Nick Chubb. They're going to turn around. They're going to give him the football. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to run into Bryant. Then he's going to keep his legs moving, and he's going to fall forward for 2. Just got the email from Haslam. My officer in Berea is ready. I appreciate that, Dwayne. Again, it's easy when you just try to keep plugging trades in, and then they give you the feedback like, oh, I'm not there yet. Like, cool, take another draft pick, because I don't need my draft picks for 2024. I'm not going on until next year, especially the year after. Right across the middle, there he is. That's Rashard Higgins from the right side. So he has got a bigger role now in this offense. Again, Rashad Bateman, who popped as a superstar for us at the end of last year. So he'll be on that outside along with Ruggs, the speedster, coming in motion now from the right side. Watch out. They get the play off quickly. He's going to go right side on the angle route. Nice play there on the wheel route, right side. Nick Chubb. And again, we have committed to keeping him in on... we have committed to keeping him in on those shotgun formations, and Edwards-Helaire will come in when he needs a blow or for a couple of formation subs. But there he is running an angle, or the halfback wheel out of the backfield there, and a nice pitch and a nice catch there for Nick Chubb. Marlo, you like Conklin's backup as well? Quinn Carroll from Notre Dame. We'll see if if Conklin keeps sucking, we'll bench him. Right up the middle, spin move on contact there. Third rush of the game for Nick Chubb, and these Browns are driving here on their first drive of 2022. Now Helaire checks into the backfield. There he is. Now he's going to go right side. Edwards-Helaire first down, and Moore gets tackled at the line needed to gain, and then kind of bounces to the outside for an extra yard there. So good 1-2 punch. We did re-sign him in free agency. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he is the new watch out, right side. Chubb, first down out of the 4. I think he got a first down. They're going to give him, yes, they're going to give him the first down. I thought he was going to scamper into the end zone. Nice run there by Chubb. Keanu O'Neal, very talented, strong safety. He's been with the Falcons for a while. Comes over. So Browns driving here right down the field. There's that new center, 76 there in the middle of your screen. That's Harry Miller, very talented player also from Ohio State. Ohio State's kind of an NFL factory right now. Like, I don't make these draft classes. They're just the most downloaded draft in the ether right now. There he is, touchdown! Oh, first carry. So Cleveland Brown, Trey Sanders in for the goal line package. He is a power back out of Alabama. We took him in the second round, and he's going to spell Chubb in power back situations, and this one was one of them. And look at him bowl his way in the end zone. So off-season additions making plays here with the sack from Cox, and then the touchdown to Trey Sanders, again right up the middle. Thought it was Edwards-Helaire, but again it was Trey Sanders because they were in that power formation, and Chubb must have still been stamina recovering. Again, we have yet to go a season of this sim without Chubb getting hurt, so we have his sub-out stamina really, really high. Like if he's under like a 93 in stamina, he goes out until he comes back at 95 or something like that. So we're really trying to keep Chubb fresh so that he doesn't get hurt, especially because you could argue, again, as a complete fault of my own, that the reason we lost in the first round of the playoffs was because Nick Chubb was out. All right, so 7, a little breezy. This is Najee Harris. Again, you can see he's already a superstar as well. He was a high draft pick last year, running back out of Alabama. They're just churning running backs out like crazy there. And again, he won Offensive Rookie of the Year, so clearly they were running the football a bunch with McCaffrey, who is second in the league in rushing, and then Najee Harris as well. So second drive for Teddy Two Gloves here. Bridgewater out of the shotgun now, but he's got a triple tight end set up in front of him. Interesting little formation there with the personnel. He's going to rush to the right side. He's going to hit one of those tight ends out of the backfield. Out of the, that's number 86. Is that Stoner? Nope. Tight end Dillon. They did draft Austin Stogner from Oklahoma, who was a player that we were looking at, but they took him a couple picks before we would have taken him. Right up the middle. He's going to be real close. McCaffrey ripped down by Jacob Phillips. Call it 3rd and inches now. There's Stoner, 89. You can go see him going in motion. And there is Curtis Samuel, number 10, going in motion as well. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. McCaffrey in a shotgun. He's going to go across the middle. He's got his man right down to the field. Wide open. Gerald Everett, the tight end. So 2 completions for Bridgewater. And they are both to Gerald Everett, again, who spent some time with the Rams, but clearly is the heir apparent to Greg Olsen here now in Carolina. So the Browns for the season, if you missed the schedule reveal, we are going to be playing the NFC South. So obviously Panthers here. We'll get the Buccaneers, the Saints, and the Falcons. Then we also play the AFC East. So we'll get Bills, Jets, Patriots, and Dolphins. And then we also play the Raiders again, and the Tennessee Titans are our 2 matchup finished second in their division teams. Here's run CMC, little juke move, and then the spin, and then he comes backwards before Denzel Ward takes him down. Man, he is very good. Yes, welcome Jason. Let's go Browns indeed. 3 tight ends off to the line to the right. Turn around, give the ball to Christian McCaffrey. He's got the left side. No, he doesn't. Brought down there, Denzel Ward and Mack Wilson. Again, you can see recently upgraded to an X Factor superstar in the offseason. So that's great news for us. And he is a run stuffer. And there you can see him stuffing the run. That's his X Factor trait. So good to get him going. I'm not sure what it takes to get him in the zone. I'll make sure I research that for the next. It's good play. Again, you can see those X Factors across the left side. Ripped down there. Good open field tackle by Paulson Adebo. There's nobody else back there. TFLs for the Mac attack. Okay, thanks, kid. So they swing it out. He had one-on-one with Adebo, and he makes a really nice tackle. Paulson Adebo, again, firmly entrenched as our nickel corner now, with Kevin Johnson leaving in the offseason. So again, we had to make some really tough decisions, but as we saw from the end of our season sims last year, once we tweaked up the offensive playbook, all we were really missing was a better pass rush, and so we spent every resource. Basically, I tried so hard to get Nick Bosa and Joey Bosa and we Aaron Donald, and we would have had to given up a lot of guys, and we just couldn't make it happen. Sacks for both Cox and Garrett. Awesome. All right, so 7-3, Michael Badgley kicking the field goal. And you can see that wind going left to right. That's way in the back, and Bab has no choice but to catch at the very back of the end zone. All right, Baker was very good in that first drive. Took one kind of ill-advised sack, but has not forced a pass here. You can see there Bateman. So Bateman and Ruggs are going to be your number 1 and 2 threats, with Garrett Wilson in the slot. Across the middle, right side, there he is. That's Harrison Bryant. Hoping to see some more of that. He's ready to break out now that Njoku has moved on. Again, we tried to sign Njoku, but he wanted to test free agency, and he's actually in Cincinnati now. So we'll still see him twice a year. Right side, Nick Chubb, first down, breaks a tackle. Spin move, ball's out. Oh, no. Too much funny business at the end of the run, and a very rare fumble for Nick Chubb. He had spun, he had trucked, he was tired, and unfortunate there because he is not a fumbling machine. That one's definitely out. So unfortunate fumble there for Nick Chubb. Maybe just needed to go down there after all kinds of fancy jukes and spins and broken tackles. Unfortunate there for Chubb. There's Patrick Surtain, the second, by the way, very talented cornerback, also out of Alabama, who is on this team. He was a rookie last year. All right, here we go. So unfortunate turnover there, but it wasn't a pick. We just want to cut down on the picks this year big time. Right up the middle, breaks, and he's going to be ripped down from behind. Again, there's 97, Cameron Hayward. So he and Fletcher, watch out! Oh, wow, did Myles Garrett destroy Teddy Bridgewater because they were running an option and Myles just plowed over him. Please again, watch this play. Bang! Right there at the right side of your Myles Garrett just destroyed him. There's another TFL for Mack Wilson. Let's see if that gets him in the zone. McCaffrey was spread way thin. He couldn't do anything. He went backwards big time. Carl Nassib over there on the sideline, probably talking to Shaq Thompson about money. Carl Nassib has an unrealistic picture of how compound interest works. All right, here we go. Up the middle, he broke late. Was Ogunjobi, but they're going to dump it off the middle to Everett again. So that's going to do it for the first quarter here. 2022 starting off well. Browns up 7-3 again over the Super Bowl champ Carolina Panthers, who upset the top-seeded Cowboys in the NFC Championship and then went on to beat the Chargers, who, of course, we know have that high-flying passing attack with Justin Herbert. And they won Super Bowl 56, 31-28. Had 4 touchdown passes in that game. Again, top receivers DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, Robbie Anderson in this passing attack. We've only seen pass to McCaffrey and tight end Gerald Everett. So here we go, 4th and 6 to go punt it. I hope so, Browns fan. I hope that we, like you said, it hurt my soul to get rid of Juice and OBJ, but we have 3 X factors along that D line now with Ogunjobi as a not too slouch of a 4th player. And I'm really hoping it works out for us. Only missed 1 quarter, 5:04. Welcome. It's okay. All right, here we go. So again, coming off that last drive where Chubb fumbled after a long run, they're going to give him the ball right back. He's going to go right side, rip down. Oh, took a face mask there. Shaq Thompson got that left hand up near the face mask, but they're not going to call it. There's Chubb, right side. He's going to bang his way up for about 6 now. Brings up a 3rd and 4 here. 3 receivers in the game. There's our first chance to see Garrett Wilson. He's in the slot there right above the 20-yard line. He runs his route. They're going to go right side. It's batted down in the middle. He had Bateman, but just too much traffic there. And Baker Mayfield knocked down at the line. Something we didn't see a lot of last year. Certainly something that is a little bit shorter. Nice play there. Bradbury was trailing, and he was way late with Wilson, but that helped him get into the lane in front of Bateman on that double slant route from the right side. So Jamie Gillen got a nice contract extension in the offseason, 5 years, about $2 million a year. He's going to be one of the highest paid punters. Check. Oh, it's there. No. Oh, it did die at the 1. There you go. Right on cue. Right on cue, the Scottish Hammer. Spending that signing bonus and guaranteed contract. So that's where we're at. What a punt indeed. McCaffrey, though, gets some breathing room. He's going to be ripped down hard. That was Grant Delpit that came up, but look at this really nice blocking there. It is Delpit who rips him down hard. 2nd and 1 there. Again, Christian McCaffrey, look at this wishbone full backfield here. Teddy in a pistol. He's going to give it, and he's going to fake it to the fullback. He's going to swing it out to the right side to Everett, who is with him, and he's going to be stuck by Greedy Williams there. Call it a loss of 1. That is absolutely how you flip it, Jason. Expect more of that from the Hammer. The Scottish Hammer, who also has like a 60-degree sand wedge in his bag, apparently. Because that thing just checked. First down again. Again, Christian McCaffrey, maybe he could be the best running back in the game now. I'll have to go check in terms of an overall rating. If not, he's really dang close. I think Zeke is still the best overall. I think Zeke's a 99 right now. Chubb's like a 92 or 93. I think McCaffrey's like a 92 or 91 or something. He's close. He's got to be close. Yeah, maybe 8 in the box would be good. We do have 3 linebackers in it because a lot of these formations do not dictate Paulson Adebo being on the field. So you're getting Rashard right up the middle. Najee Harris ripped down for a gain of nothing. Looked like Fletcher Cox was the first one to greet him. It was. Look at that. 5 X factors because Wilson's right up there on the line. Look up the middle again and banging his way right into 59, Hamilcar Rashid. 3rd and 9, here we go. Let's get some pressure. Bunch formation right. McCaffrey in the backfield with Bridgewater. Right side, tackled out of bounds. I think he's going to be short. He needed the 26. He's going to be short. Really good tackle by Greedy Williams. Really, really nice play there by Greedy Williams to keep him short of the first down. Bend a little, but don't break and force another punt here. This Browns defense, new look Browns defense, looking pretty good so far. Again, Bridgewater getting rid of the ball really quickly because that pass rush is coming. We need a name. We need a nickname for the D-line, like Orange Crush, Lake Erie Monsters or something like that. If you have for a nickname for our new look defensive line with Cameron Hayward, Larry Ogunjobi, Fletcher Cox, and Myles Garrett, throw it in the comments. We'll see. Dix, Orange Crush. Also, if you missed it right before we went live, I dropped my video. This is going to be our final season of Simming into the Future. I'm going to start giving away some things. So we've got a 3-pack of Browns logo golf balls. All you need to do is comment into that video where I showed them to you. And then in a day or two, once all the subscribers have been able to see it, we will. I'll have Kit randomly pick a number, and I will randomly generate the names. Oh, there he is, left side. Down, that's Bateman. Trying to get Bateman all the XP we can. Oh, excuse me, that's Henry Ruggs. Sorry. Henry's catch is a Cleveland Brown. Again, an absolute burner is Henry Ruggs out of Alabama, who for reason got, after getting drafted in the first round by the Raiders, they let him go. I know you miss Hamler. The good news is, Marlo, is Hamler is still on the market because the free agent pool at running back and receiver this year are super deep. So he's actually out there. So if we have any injuries or need to upgrade somehow with that wide receiver position. Oh, and there's the pick. Shaq Thompson stepped right in front of Hooper. And Baker has his first of the year. Figured it was only a matter of time. Just didn't want it to be a quarter and a half into the season. We got to cut down on that, Bakes. He tried to zip that ball into a window that was way too small. Look at that. 3 Panthers right around Austin Hooper. Ill-advised. And Shaq Thompson steps right in front of him. Really nice. Still, that was not the place to throw the football, Bakes. 3 receivers over there. So second turnover of the first half, giving the Panthers another short field here. I know. I don't know what to do to make him stop. We've missed, short of making him have like a 99 in awareness, I don't know what the heck we can do, which I'm not going to buff him for the sake. He gets tackled as he throws. That ball's going to get knocked down by Delpit, but Cox had broke in from the middle there. Agents orange. Do you want me to make it plural? Agents or agent? Like just agent orange or agents, because there are multiple of them. I just didn't know if it was if that's what you really meant. Fletcher Cox, look at the comments. He got a second sack. There we go. That should put him in the zone. So he's already proving again. Odell who? That was a straight 1-for-1 trade, by the way. That was Odell straight up for Fletcher Cox, who's a 96 rated player, best D tackle in the game. And Odell is a 92. Yep, he is in the zone. There you go. 3rd and 15 now. Let's let the big dogs hunt. There they are. He comes again. He's going to dump it off to McCaffrey. He's got a lot of work to do. He's not going to get there. So the Browns bend again. Yeah, Agents Orange is nice. That's kind of nice. Good suggestion, Ron. We'll play with that for now. Plurality talent on the line. Okay. Agents Orange. Agents of Orange. Kit, you're in the military. Do they ever give you the insights what actually was in Agent Orange? I know it was some super secret that made a lot of people really sick. I didn't know if that's one of your classes, the crazy things we've done in the military. All right, so we get the ball back. No harm, no foul there after Baker's first pick of the season, but I'd like to see less of those picks, please. Janovic checks in. They're going to go right behind him. He's got the right side, and he's going to get stood up in the hole. 100% disability for anyone who exposed. Jeez, and your dad has issues with it, Ron? Well, if it's bad vibe to use that name, I don't want anybody to feel weird about it. Oh gosh, maybe we should change it. I didn't realize it was going to be so personal. Rip in front of Bateman, so Baker ill-advised incompletion, and then he's just forcing it into some odd windows here with these play calls to start the game. Dioxins, okay. Deadly, like our D-line. Oh. So far they've been All right, here we go. So punting again. Again, just feel like they're going away from not running the plays that we ran so frequently and well last year. Checks up at the 10. This one's going to go into the end zone. Kish, you made it.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here's McCaffrey again, keeping him in check fairly well. 10 carries for I'll take a 3-yard average for Christian time. He is explosive. We'll play with it for now. It's a good suggestion for now. We'll keep it going. Nice tackle there. Man, Mac Wilson popping as an ex-defender has been a really nice thing for us. Also, Nasarildeen, our strong safety rookie from behind Joseph, popped as a superstar, so that's exciting too. So the scouting staff getting high marks for helping us find these diamonds in the rough. Ooh, the kennel. Kish, we've had lots of stuff. If you get a chance, you can go watch the off-season video, but we have invested heavily in the D-line, and we lost a lot of guys to do so, most notably OBJ and Jarvis Landry. We also lost Kareem Hunt and Njoku in free agency. We traded Treader and Billings and DPJ and Tyreek Smith and Kevin Johnson. But we have arguably the most dominant D-line in football right now.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Orange Whip. Who let the dogs out? So now we're trying to name our dominant D-line, Kishan. That's what all these comments are.
180. Check. 59. That's right, baby.
All right, double tight end in the game. Middle, he's going to bowl his way over Thompson there. Already 7 yards for Chubb, so some play action should be available now. Also still looking for our first catch for rookie Garrett Wilson, our number 6 pick. Big hole to the right side for Chubb. Good blocking downfield for Higgins and Bateman. And he's going to break way downfield, 73 yards now in the first half for Nick Chubb. Good to see him back after an abdominal tear that broke all of our hearts and ruined the season, essentially in week 17. It wasn't a useless game because if the Ravens would have lost, we would have won the division. So, but I should have gone in and taken him out. Here is Edwards-Helaire now. He's going to pop for a first down right up the middle there. That inside zone is working against this defense. Oh, they're going to call it 2nd and inches. It's working against this defense. Front again, they've got very talented inner line. They got Kawan Short right over the middle. There's Hooper, first down. They've got Snacks, who came over and came over in free agency for them as well. There's Chubb again, inside zone, left side. Oh, ripped down. That looked like a trap play. Davis had pulled over to the right, or from right to left, and just couldn't hold the block long enough. The orange slicers. I love it. So creative. Come on, Bakes. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Throw the ball away. K1 right on cue. Defensive middle defensive pressure. Plenty of time. Good blocking. Just gotta get it. Three-step, your right side. That's caught. He's got a lot of work to do. He's going to get real close. That is the rookie right there, Garrett Wilson. He's going to get a big 13-yard gain. A lot of that was run after the catch, but he is going to be 2 yards short of the first down. So Seibert comes in. That's his first catch, number 14. Garrett Wilson, 4-14. Seibert's kick is up. Seibert's kick is good. So after a really dominant first touchdown drive of the game, Panthers, again, the Panthers won the Super Bowl last year, folks, so they're a pretty talented group. So I'm not freaking out too much about it. Again, we got to give it at least a couple of weeks before we start hitting the panic button on different things. We are still using the playbook that we adapted in about week 14 of last year. And again, all of the roster changes, which can take a little bit of time to gel. Baker's got some time to develop with these new receivers. A nice run after the catch for the rookie Garrett Wilson there. Excited to see how he grows. Never forget when we didn't sub. Kishin, man, you busted my balls. I feel so bad about it. We will never make that mistake again. Right across the middle, ripped down now as Carolina's in the 2-minute offense. He is starting Marlowe. He's just the third receiver. He's better equipped for the slot. So we're going to start him in the slot because Bateman is a superstar, so we want Bateman to get he's overall is a 79 right now. We need to get him to an 80 so we can figure out what his superstar ability is. So that's the only reason. But we run. You saw Jarvis Landry was essentially in the slot the entirety of the time last year. That's basically what Wilson's going to be doing. Oh gosh, sounded like a Penn State game for a minute. With the of the big cat there in Panther State. Again, he's going to fight his way for a first down. So 11 for 14 with only 100 yards. A lot of checkdowns and quick little passes. But already 6 catches for the tight end Gerald Everett. Thanks, Karen. Again, you know, it's all pretend and we're just making stuff. So I don't actually think that they would do that in 2 years, trade those guys, but that's where it is. Welcome, Calvin. So far, our offense has been odd. Baker's taken those weird coverage sacks again. He threw a pick, and Chubb fumbled. So we actually haven't had that many offensive possessions. And yes, the Ruggs has caught his first pass, and Wilson has caught his first pass, and has caught his first pass, and Harrison Bryant, who's the new tight end number 2, has caught his first pass. So. All right, here we go. 10 seconds now, down to the 38. Again, this is into the wind. Come get him! 3 guys trying to meet at but they knife across the middle. They're going to call timeout with 4 seconds left. Nice play there to get down. Yes, the Panthers. This is the Super Bowl champ, so it's a Thursday night game. So this is us opening the NFL season by playing against because they always put the Super Bowl champs on that first Thursday night, and we were the lucky one to play them. All right, so 10-6. We're going to go to halftime here. Browns are going to get the ball in the second half. Again, new pieces looking decent, but those 2 takeaways for the Panthers definitely have kept them in the game. Browns just need to hold on to the football. So there is the slate. Again, this is the Thursday night game, so nothing else happening. But if you want to know what's going on, again, the Browns are playing the NFC South, so we'll be playing Buccaneers, Saints, Falcons, and of course the Panthers here. And then we also play the AFC East, so Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, and Jets. And then we also play the Tennessee Titans, which is where Kareem Hunt went, so that'll be fun. And then we also play Oakland again after our big epic Title Orange. Did I see Title Orange? I don't know. A lot of them came in. I probably missed all of them. Missed some of them. Title Orange. Yes, they were. The line was definitely coming. That was a lucky getaway because both Miles and Fletcher were right on him. So here we go. Babb takes another knee. He's only received kicks on that windy side. All right, here we go. Again, we've got a lot of orange in our brains because they got the orange jerseys on, so they do look like an Orange Crush or an Orange Wave or a Title Orange or Agents Orange. Right side, hey, he threw it away! Golf clap for Baker. He threw one away instead of taking a sack. 2nd and 10. Back to pass for Baker. He's going to go across the middle. He's got his man. There's Ruggs. He can fly. Good play there. Henry Ruggs, first down, Browns. Only 8th completion of the game. Again, Baker's been a little out of sorts early in this game. A couple of weird sacks. And then a couple of balls. I mean, the one that was picked was just embarrassing. There were three Panthers around the receiver. Nice play there, Henry Ruggs. Again, the dude is a burner. And tried to make a little miss, so I'm hopeful that he can kind of fill that OBJ role of like turning a slant upfield. Something is wrong on the bench with Bridgewater. Right up the middle, Nick Chubb. He's got another decent run there. Call it a gain of 3 on first down. So I'll pull it out here. They got 33 people watching. Everybody, not hopefully, you've probably at this point seen the news that the Redskins are going to change their name. Does anybody have any thoughts on what it might be? Yes, exactly like that, Ron. That's what made me think of it. Anybody have any idea what the new team name could be? Right side, there's Hooper, big hole, right side, first down to the 27. Yes, Clockwork Orange would be good as well. Again, we'll give it a couple weeks because I think we're being swayed by the orange jerseys, which we may only wear one other time this season, so. It's still one of our colors, but. All right, I formation. Receivers are split. Hooper on the left side next to Wills, who's quietly been awesome. There's Ruggs again after the catch. Henry Ruggs. First down, Browns to the 13.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the run.
5-step drop for Baker. He's got time. He's going to sling it left side. It's caught by Bryant. Down to the 6. Karen likes the Warriors or the Red Tails. View likes Red Wolves. Actually, I saw that going around Twitter yesterday. The mock-up of the jerseys for the Red Wolves are awesome. Touchdown, Nick Chubb, left side. Look at him dive and into the end zone. Nick Chubb having a touchdown there because remember Sanders got the first one early in the game. I like the Red Tails stuff a lot. A couple of the mock-ups for the Red Tails jerseys I've seen look good, and they get to keep the same colors, and it's a pretty cool homage to a really unique airman. Yeah, the Red Tails could work well. The Warrior, Washington, that's not bad. If they want to keep some of their Native American theme but not be as offensive about it. Oh, Red Clouds. Who is Red Cloud the chief of? View. I'm not, my American history is not that good. They're talking about, I mean, they already got Chief Wahoo. He's no longer, with the logo in any way. My thought, I put this out on Twitter last night, and my thought is that Redskins is a slur, like a dictionary definition of a slur. Indian is not. It's just, I mean, are you going to change the Atlanta Braves, the Chicago Blackhawks, the Kansas City Chiefs, like anything that has a Native American reference, is it going to get changed? Like, which is, I guess it's fine, but I want them to be consistent, I suppose. The Cleveland Spiders, I guess they used to be called the Spiders, and some of the mock-ups for the logos of this pretty cool if the Indians have to change. So, we'll see. Teddy right up the middle, first down. That was a QB draw all the way, 15 yards. The Browns were like, what? What's happening? Okay, thank you, View. An American chief who spent some time in Washington. Okay, that would be cool. Yeah, I think part of the reason everybody wants the Redskins, again, because it's a slur, but also because Daniel Snyder's been such a dick about it. Like, we're not freaking changing. I own the team. I can do whatever I want. So I think that's part of what's made it. This particular, that's going to be a face mask on Ogunjobi because Daniel Snyder's been such a jerk about it.
Face mask. Defense.
Cleveland Cobras, huh, Karen, for the Indians?
Automatic first down.
Orangeman bad. The Orangeman bad.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Ready, go.
All right, Gerald Everett in motion to go here in the third quarter. They're going to give it to McCaffrey to be ripped down right there. There's another one from Mac Wilson, so he has been very good. Excited to have him as an X Factor pop for us again during the offseason. That one happened all on his own. We didn't have to trade for that one. Oh, I think they're going to get a hold there because that was a clean tackle. They are. So this Agents Orange, or Tidal Wave Orange, the Orange Explosion, the Orange Slicers, Cleveland Colonials. That's not bad. I do like the alliteration. Like the Cavaliers, the Orange Grove. Doesn't really strike fear into the hearts of people when they hear it. Watch blitz coming. They pick it up. He's going to swing it out. Rip down. Really good tackle. Jacobs there on DJ Moore. His first, Robbie Anderson, actually. The vitamin C. Again, I don't know if it's like, if that really strikes fear into the heart of their opponents. We got the vitamin C's coming into the game. Like, I don't know, has something bad happened to you if you have too much vitamin C? Probably not, since Emergency is a top-selling product, which is like 2,000% of vitamin C every day. Here we go. Kick is up from Badgley. Kick is good. 17-9. Michael Badgley with the play there. So Browns holding again, yet to give up a touchdown, knocking on wood here somewhere. In this first Arm and Hammers. I like that, actually.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Orange and brown crush. Some good ones. We got some good ones going. Giving us a lot to think about. All right. So Nick Chubb, fresh off his first touchdown of the season.
180. Check.
The Cincinnati Scurvies. Led by Von Miller now, the Cincinnati Scurvies. They paid a lot of money to get Von Miller over the middle. There's a first down to Ruggs. He's up to the 41. We're going to have to deal with Von Miller twice a year. But Geno Atkins, I didn't go over the retirees. Geno Atkins retired finally. It's great. Calais Campbell retired. Ndamukong Suh retired. Alex Mack, Darren Sproles, Golden Tate, Anthony Costanzo, AJ Green, Brandon Graham, a couple of those kinds of players retiring in the virtual offseason here. 1st and 10, that's going to be stopped in the background. You can see 23 was split his cornerback position, and he met K'Wan Short at the backfield. Hey, BBC, Brian Body Calhoun right there, former Brown. Always liked him. Always liked BBC on the Browns, as he was clearly blitzing off that side from the beginning. Orange Wedge, Orange Demolition. We got all kinds of great choices here. Orange Express. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11. They're going to give the ball inside. He's going to actually back outside. Really nice play there. Good read of the block. So again, hopefully you've gotten a chance to see Kit's second video where he really goes in depth on the blocking and what actually leads to the zone runner making a cut. And so that time he saw that and he decided to bounce it. First down. There's Ruggs, left side. He's got his 4th catch of the game, and they've all been for first downs there. Oh, 5th catch of the game, already 83 yards for Henry Ruggs, again playing in that OBJ spot. So Baker's starting to feel comfortable with that. Again, he's just so fast. Just so fast. Even faster than OBJ was from a ratings standpoint. Ruggs is. Actually, he was 11, and we just traded DPJ, so I'll change him back to 11. He won't be 10 any longer.
Mike. 180.
Couple of the changes for the Browns this year, if you're curious. Case Keenum did not re-sign with us. He went somewhere else. Watch out, first down, run. Nice play there, Chubb. I think he's got another first down. So Jacob Eason from started at Georgia, then transferred to Washington, and so he's actually our backup quarterback now. He beat out Nick Foles in the preseason for the backup quarterback job. Yes, that Nick Foles. Ooh, the squash pat. Hit off again, delayed, broken a tackle. That's Edwards-Helaire. He's going to just get 2 with the 3rd carry of the game there. 2nd and 8 now. Chubb back into the game. Wilson checks in as well. He's off in the slot on the left side. He's got him. They're going to go to him. Incomplete. Actually, they were looking for Bateman. I thought they were looking there. That was that same all slants. And Baker just threw it a little bit early. I don't know why he threw it so quickly. Going to check it down to Hooper. He's got the first down. Nice run after the catch there for Hooper. First down for Hooper. Come on, Bake. Let's get yourself a touchdown pass here. We don't want a negative touchdown to interception ratio here to start the season. Really nice play. Actually, if he had waited a little bit longer, had cleared through and probably, and look at Bateman wide open at the top of the screen, too, or Wilson 14. So there were plenty of folks available there. Baker took the sure hands of one Austin Hooper, again, who had a great season for us, leading the team in catches last year. But just 1 touchdown in the last game of the season. He had his first touchdown. There's Chubb right up the middle. Got stuck on the back of the offensive line there, but he is over 100 yards now. Come on, Killers. Getting weird. We're starting to get weird. There's a slant left side. First down to the 4 because they could get a first down at the 5. That's Ruggs again. So Baker on that slant to the left side to Ruggs. That's the OBJ play that they ran a bunch last year. And so far, Ruggs has been up to the task. And they are trying to respect his speed for sure. First down, Browns at the 4. Let's see if the red zone play calling can render another touchdown here. 5-step drop for Baker. He's got time. What's going on? Watch out! Taking a sack. 3rd one. Carl Nassib got him on that right side. Jack Conklin again succumbs to the pressure. The beast behind your Clementines. The beast you're behind, Clementines. Wow. Thanks, Fun. Appreciate you watching the stream. That's kind of what we're trying to do here with the live commentary and people chatting away, having a good time here. Welcome to the stream and the channel for sure. All right, 2nd and goal. Under 140 already here in the 3rd quarter. Baker back to pass now. He's got time. He's going to swing it left side. That's caught by Hooper. He's going to catch the ball and go right out of bounds. Or maybe they're going to say he's incomplete. I think maybe he actually caught the ball out of bounds. Here we go. What's coming? Baker's got time. Fires it back corner of the end zone. They're going to say he was out of bounds. Ruggs with a great catch. Thought maybe he got in. Will they review it for us? Zips that thing. Man, I couldn't tell if he got that 2nd toe in. So just a little bit of cobwebs here, kind of just shake out with this offense. We haven't quite clicked on all cylinders just yet. I mean, running game's going well. Ooh, the Tang Gang. I like that. Orange Tang was delicious. The Tang Gang. Seibert field goal. 2nd of the game. Browns comfortably leading now 20-9. Panthers coming back out on offense again here. Minute 24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Seibert's kick again into the windy side of the here is going to take it from about his 5, and he's going to get ripped down. There's Hamza Nasirildeen, 23 right there. Again, strong safety was popped as a superstar, so we're trying to get him into some more formations where Joseph's going to come up to the field as a linebacker. The Tang Bangers. Oh, the Tang Bangers is really funny, Ron. Tangerine Terror. Welcome, Conscious. Thanks for joining the stream. The Tang Banger. Brutal. That's really funny, though. Left side, Robbie Anderson. That's making me chuckle, Ron. Right up the middle, he's running in. Hey, there's rookie Jason Owe. It's like Owen, but an H instead of an N. A rookie out of Penn State. We took him in the 2nd round. He up Christian Hayward now. Gosh, I keep saying Christian. Cameron. I also went to high school with a kid named Christian Hayward, so that's why it's hard for me to remember that Christian is the dad. Cameron is the kid. And he's our new defensive tackle opposite of Miles. And, by the way, he's not on the Steelers anymore, so we never have to worry about him beating us from the Steelers as well. Win-win there. Again, if you're joining us kind of late, we did everything we could to try to beef up across the middle. That's a first down there. Teddy is throwing the ball quickly now, 18 of 21, but still only 164. There's Curtis Samuel from Ohio State there out of the slot. Very talented player, of course. Paulson Adebo rips him to the ground. So yes, if you're just joining us late, we spent a lot of time upgrading our defensive line here. It's just going to be our last year of going into the future, so we're a Super Bowl or bust here. So that's why you see all those X factors up there with Miles. We got Fletcher Cox again, third sack of the game for Fletcher Cox. So he's paying off again. He was a straight up 1-for-1 OBJ trade, Fletcher Cox, OBJ. And he's got 3 sacks here in the first game as he and Ogunjobi provide difficult pressure up the middle, and then Miles and Cameron Hayward, of course, on the outside. You can see both of them blew up past the pocket there and then tried to come back into the pocket, but Fletcher Cox was there, so that's exactly the way we've drawn it up. Whoa, a little false start on the left side there, Colton Miller.
False start.
The Orange Tang Chain Gang. I think we have to go with the Tang Bangers, says Dwayne Fowler. At least when they're wearing their orange jerseys. Ogunjobi got him! Sacked again! Second sack of this possession now. 3rd and 26 upcoming. Larry O says, hey, I'm not an X Factor. I agree reluctantly. At least when they're wearing the orange jerseys, because they look like Tang, the Tang Bangers. I can't say it without chuckling, because we're all 17 at heart. All right, 3rd and 26. Jason Owa checking in, so a 5th pass rusher. They're going to blitz him. They bring 5. He's going to chuck it down quickly to his second tight end. There, not even get close to the first down. That was 3rd and 26. There's the rookie, though, Austin Stogner from Oklahoma, who is the second tight end. They check it out to him. Good tackle there. 22, Grant Delpit in pursuit. Yeah, it is a dog pile on Teddy right now. Old Teddy Two Gloves. So the Browns force another punt. Miles needs to get one too. I agree, Karen. It's only fair to share. If there's anything that Tang Bangers do well, it's share. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Oh, gosh. We're all going to hell. Okay, here we are. First down, Browns.
180. Check, 59. Let's go.
Chubb, they're going to get inside zone. He gets the first level. Get 4 on first down. 20 carries in the game now for him, over 100 yards. Good day, or good start to the season for Nick Chubb. Go to him inside. This time he's going to get tackled there. Shaq Thompson filled the hole. Nowhere for him to go. That's true. Tang is delicious. You got a picture of it and share it with your friends. 3rd and 6. He's got him. First down. There's Ruggs. He broke a tackle. Watch out. Makes a man miss. Ball's out, though. No. 3rd turnover for the Browns as Henry Ruggs. Run after the catch was really good, and then he fumbles the football. That's the 2nd time that's happened today, where a runner has fumbled the ball way down the field after a big run, and that ball comes out. That's not even reviewable. It's so obvious. Gosh. It's hard to get your offense going. This Keanu Neal, talented, strong safety, just bangs that ball out of there. That was a Cadillac Carl kind of play there from Keanu Neal. So 3rd turnover. The only reason this game is even remotely, the Browns have turned the ball over 3 times. Larry Ogunjobi almost got him there. as they were setting up the screen to McCaffrey, and he's ripped out of bounds. You can see Carl Joseph that time hitting him hard, but he was out of bounds. No chance for a fumble there. 1st and 10 into Browns territory now at the 41-yard line. Bridgewater back to pass. Rush coming again. He's going to check it off quickly in lieu of getting... There's Curtis Samuel again over the middle. 2nd and 3. So now the bunch formation shifts out farther to the right. McCaffrey in the backfield with him. They're going to delayed handoff to McCaffrey, and he's going to get tackled by Fletcher Cox, but he's going to squeak his way for 4 yards and the first down. He's running fast and furious here now. For Bridgewater, he's going to hand this one off to Najee Harris right up the middle. Fletcher Cox says, "Sit down, kid." Fletcher Cox has been really good. 6 tackles in the game. Watch out! Tipped! Oh! Thought he was going to pick it off, that batted off of him. As again, the offensive line is in there so fast, even when they're setting up the screen. 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. No, it's not. Picked off! It's Paulson Adebo! Browns get their first interception of the season, first turnover of the season. Paulson Adebo. Pressure was enough that time. That's right, the Bangers are back on the field. Where they were. Browns get the football back, their first turnover of the season there. Paulson Adebo just in front of DJ Moore there. Great pick. Absolutely needed that. Again, he was one of our draft picks last year, Paulson Adebo out of Stanford, and he has played nicely. He's getting 77 rating as well. Pushing Greedy Williams for that second spot. Again, Ruggs, 7 catches, $115. He's been great. He just fumbled the ball at the end of that last round, or last play. Come on, let's get another touchdown. Chubb up the middle. Taken down slowly there. Tackler Sanogu is the one who gets hurt. Got a little there for a minute. Double tight end right. Janovich checks into the game. 2nd and action out of it. They're going to go across the right side. That's caught. That's Harrison Bryant. No, excuse me. It's Austin Hooper. I got too excited. Coming across on that drag route after the play action. 5th catch of the game for Hooper. TJ Reader on the tackle there. Browns in chew clock mode. Baker back to pass. He's got time. He's going to fire it over the middle. Looked like it was supposed to be for Hooper, but he was in front of him by a lot and incomplete. So Mayfield's advised just incompletions. Interception was a brutally incomplete. Would have been a brutally incomplete because there's nobody. It's Garrett Wilson, first round pick, and he's going to be stuck by the tackler there, Bradbury. Down for Garrett Wilson there coming. So I got to fix his shoes. He's got the weird. Oh, so does that guy. He must be a rookie as well. I don't know why the rookies come in with one Adidas shoe. That's weird how Hoover makes the draft classes, or maybe it's just some sort of draft class glitch. Who knows? Browns defense talking on the sideline. Very leisurely over there. Rashid's played a decent amount today because of the amount of double tight end. 12 or 21 the Panthers have been in. Left side, they check it down to him late. That ball's going to be caught by 83. There's Jeff Swaim. He is the 3rd tight end. Again, he actually led the entire NFL in catches last year in New Orleans. With like 99, Jeff Swaim did. There's Chubb right side. Oh, close to the first down. Batonio looking for somebody to block there. All right, double tight end and I formation. That's going to be Ruggs at the top of the screen. Good push there. Oh, he's going to be smacked down, but he's down. Oh, there's Trey Sanders again. There's the rookie running back, Trey Sanders. He's got 1 Nike and 1 Adidas as well. So I'm going to write myself a note to fix shoes for the rookies. Shoes. That's your man, Marlo. Trey Sanders. That's your new favorite now that Hamler's gone. Right side, that's Edwards-Helaire, and now he's a little gap, so that's not good. Again, we have turned the injuries down. They started at 50. The slider's already down to 25. But he's just on the sideline, so it looks like he's going to be okay, Edwards-Helaire. And we do have some running back depth. Again, we've got Sanders, and then on Free agency, we picked up Stanford running back Bryce Love. He's actually the 4th running back if we would need to out someday. There's Trey Sanders right up the middle, makes a juke, tries to get around the left side. He's going to end up getting 2 as the Browns are just in 2 clock mode here. Now we're at a 5 wide receiver set, except that Hooper is in the right side on the slot. Blitz coming. Baker's got time. He's going to go across the middle. There's Garrett Wilson. The rookie Garrett Wilson down at the 14. First overall pick for us. He was number 6 overall. One of 9 players that we scouted with an early first-round grade, and we had 4 of them to choose from, and we opted to go with the receiver over the pass rusher, Kayvon Thibodeau, simply for the fact that we knew we were going to be upgrading the defensive line with trades. So we passed on the young, talented pass rusher for the young, talented receiver, and we'll find out, hopefully, mid-season if he is, oh, Garrett Wilson is your man, love it. If he pops as like a superstar, that would be really great. Across the middle, touchdown Hooper! He gets his first one of the season in the first game. Nice job, Austin Hooper there. Good pass by Baker that time. His first passing touch, plenty of time, and he got it to Hooper with time to turn the corner and get into the end zone. So for a player who had led the team in receiving in receptions last year, but didn't get into the end zone until the very last game, touchdown the entire season, gets his 2nd touchdown here. Look at that balance, 30 runs and 30 passes for the Browns as they take a 20. Kick makes it 27-9. So the Browns are going to go start this season again. Here at Nagy Sports, we simmed 2020, we did 21, and now we have started. This is the first game of the 2022 season. 34 of you are watching. I got a lot of our regulars on the stream here. Just want to look kind of like, again, we're just kind of biding our time until the new Madden comes out, which isn't until the end of August. So I think we have enough time. Our plan is, Kit and I, and the plan is, after we finish 2020, hopefully be a Super Bowl, we will basically open up Madden 20 brand new, like right out of the box, with the exact rosters as they were at the beginning of 2019. So, you know, Greg Robinson and Chris Hubbard as your tackles. You know, Kareem Hunt will be suspended for 8 games, like those kinds of. But instead of Freddie, we will make Stefanski and use the playbook and the scheme that we've been using in our sims as kind of what have looked like if they had actually hired Stefanski, which is what Podesta wanted, instead of hiring Freddie, which will sort of like recreate what 2019 could have looked like, which will lead really nicely into when the new. So that's kind of our plan, is to finish 2022 here, hopefully with and we'll go back and we'll start from scratch and sort of recreate 2019 as if Stefanski was the coach with his scheme and the playbook that we have adapted for him, versus what Freddie. Watch out! Sack! It's 4th of the game for Fletcher Cox. He is in the zone for the 2nd time. Holy smokes. We might not have needed to get anybody else. He is single-handedly wrecking this game. Love it there. Fletcher Cox. Of course, the lead tang banger in this game is Cox. As you do. This stream is starting to get PG-13 by the second. Trying to keep it family friendly in here. Look what you made me doing, everybody.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
He is getting tang banged by Fletcher Cox. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. It writes itself. 4th and 3. They go up the middle. Knocked down. First down, Browns. Great tackle there. Denzel Ward. 156. Baker now over 3. I didn't sneakily he got over 300 yards. A lot of those run after catches from Ruggs. I guess Ruggs has over 100 on his own. So we'll see if Carolina chooses to call timeouts. There's Trey Sanders right up the middle for him. Good run there. Trey Sanders again, our 2nd round pick from Alabama. And he's going to be a little bit more Chubb-like, to spell Chubb, in terms of being a power back through the tackles, as opposed to Edwards-Helaire. Yes. Kevin, that is the plan. We're going to basically redo the new 2020 season with the new Stefanski. We could, but the schedule wouldn't be right since we actually know what he's playing. That was the whole reason we did in the first season a week at a time and took it out of a franchise mode, which then rendered us changing the coach useless. So, but yes, the plan is to go to the 2019 season. So Baker's still a superstar. Miles, before he gets nerfed, before he hits Mason Rudolph, like actually run that whole season back, which just without Freddie, but with Stefanski in our playbook. There's a right side again from Trey Sanders, so he's kind of been the hammer here. Nick Chubb has earned his rest here. Give the Rook a chance to... He's got more yards than the Panthers combined, that's right. Oscar, my prediction for the Real Brown season. Hey, and there's Bryce Love right there, our third running back. Or a fourth running back, actually. A 9-yard run there. He was so good at Stanford, Bryce Love. I really think that if everything goes according to plan, I see like a 10-6, 11-5 ceiling with maybe like an 8-8 floor. And I think we'll be really fighting for one of those like the extra playoff game, because we get an extra playoff game. We should do pre- and post-game shows. Post-game shows to look like, Browns fan. Like me talking head in my room, like talking about the game that's coming up. Is that what you mean? We should. We could do a contest on how, basically like how bad did Freddie screw it up? Because we absolutely know. Oh, talk about the matchups. Browns fan, I did that early in the, like if you go back to the 2020 sims that I was doing a week at a time when I was spending like 7 hours on each video before I was live streaming, because we weren't in a franchise yet. I kind of did that where I had like keys to the game and matchups and stuff like that, but it felt like that was not what people were watching the channel for, so I kind of stopped doing them. Plus they took a long time. So here's Baker's first game, 70%, 318, 1-1. So again, he did have an ill-advised pick. Teddy Two Gloves was 24, 29 for 222 and a pick. Chubb, 118 yards and a touchdown today. He did have his first fumble of the season, which I think maybe ties as many as he had last week. So Sanders, nice job. He also got a touchdown. Remember, rookie from Alabama, Edwards-Helaire. We'll see what his injury is, if it's bad at all. McCaffrey was held in check nicely, and so was the offensive rookie of the year last year, Najee Harris. So nice job there by this Browns front. Yes, the Tang Bangers. Oh, during real life games, Browns fans. Oh. So like do videos like the day before an actual Browns game, like with like matchups and stuff. Kit and I could definitely do that. Kit, does that sound like something you'd be into? I don't want to volunteer you to do that without actually knowing if you'd be interested in doing that. So there's the receiving stats story. Kit's game for sure. All right. Good suggestion, Browns fans. Because at that point, because I'll be back to work teaching and coaching, and so we won't have time to do something every day, but we're just going to do one stream a day, or a week. So we could definitely do that. All right, so nice job. There is Fletcher Cox. Mac Wilson and Phillips leading 4 sacks today for Fletcher Cox, so worth every penny of it so far. Ogunjobi got the 5th for the team. Paulson Adebo had the play there. So you're still in line, Dwayne, but you could actually see the tent. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad we helped do that. Actually, because this is opening week and because I got a little more free time, I'm going to take like a 10-minute break, and then we're going to go ahead and roll week 2, if that's all right with all y'all. So I'll create a new stream for it. So we're going to go ahead and run week 2 right after this, because I'm excited to get after it with this new bunch as well, and keep rolling. So we're going to go ahead and do a 2 for today. Some of you are always asking for a 2 for. We will do a 2 for today. I'll stop the stream, scout out the next team that we're going to play, which is the Saints. You can see, so a back-to-back. Get to see Jameis Winston and the Saints. And then we'll do a second one to help Dwayne get up to his COVID test. Dwayne, is it going to be jamming up the nose, or are they going to swab your throat? Do you know? I've heard that the nose one just feels like they're scraping your brain. So be safe on that, friend. We hope you're well. We hope it's precautionary and not because you're feeling crummy. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching the stream. Browns start out the 2022 season 1-0. Again, give me about 5 minutes to scout out the Saints, do my homework on them, and then we will start up another stream here for another week. As always, go Browns!